YouTubers, and welcome to yet another beer review with me here, the Master of Puppets. Today, looking at another tribute beer to him like Papsø. Last week you saw a review of the Papsø in the Tropics from Ugly Duck, and this is Amager's tribute beer. And they've actually done tribute beers for him before. They did the one just called Papsø, which was like a quadruple aged in bourbon barrels, I think. And I think I sent one of those to Jameson. And then they also did the Papsø on acid, I think, which was made with spices and weird things. But this is the one for the 25,000 ratings on rate beer, and it talks a little bit on the back here that he has spent about 25 years just tasting beers and traveling around to places like San Diego and stuff like that. And well, I can't remember exactly, but it's a pretty long book description. And you see him like on there as a kind of James Bond looking guy with his rate beer icon on the shoulder, the pink teddy bear, which apparently is called Mr. Pink. But this is a black IPA, or I guess you could call it a BPA, black pale ale, because it's only on 5.5%. They use pale pilsner dehusk. Well, I'll see you there. Yeah, pale pilsner dehusk chocolate, caramel, and cara malts. And the hops are Simcoe and Sriracha Ace, and it's a US ale yeast. So yeah, should be interesting. Amager is usually good at making hoppy beers. So I got the Papsø in black poured, and it definitely looks like a black IPA or black pale ale, whatever you want to call it. It's a black color, some reddish notes on the side of the glass, nice off-white head. Let's just check out the aroma on it. Yeah, definitely smells like a black IPA and not a hopped up stout. You get mostly just hops and hops and hops, and Sriracha Ace really shines through on it. I'm getting a lot of that lemongrass kind of minty bubblegum aroma. It actually also, it's funny, Simcoe is very dominant, but Sriracha Ace really shines through in here. But the Simcoe is in there too, in the way of a very nice bit of grapefruit. Mixed, it gives a little bit of a tropical fruit character. On the back end, though, you get a little bit of a roasty, slight chocolatey character, but it's not in insane amounts. It smells really refreshing, so let's give it a taste. Cheers, guys. That is pretty darn good. Amager is so good at making hoppy beers, man. You can just slug this down. The only beef I think of right now is it has a little bit of a thin mouthfeel, almost kind of watery. So yeah, that's the mouthfeel. Thin, lighter side of medium, maybe even just a light mouthfeel and slightly watery. But they nailed it with the black IPA. It's not a hopped up stout, it's a true black IPA. You get or black pale ale. You get a lot of hops on the flavor. That's a dominant flavor profile in there. Really nicely harmonized Sriracha Ace and Simcoe flavor. They actually complement each other really nicely with a grapefruit, very bit of grapefruit, dank flavors from the Simcoe, and then you get that lemongrassy lime character, little bit of the minty bubblegummy flavor mixed together, gives a little bit of tropical fruit flavor as well, and it's also fairly juicy. I kind of just want to gulp this old glass down. It's really drinkable. And the back end, and especially in the aftertaste, you're left with some of the bitterness, and then like a chocolatey, slightly chalky feel, and roasty, toasty flavors, slight bit of caramel as well, but it's just a hint. So in that sense, it's a true black IPA or Cascadian Dark Ale, or what you want to call it, which is nice because a lot of brewers tend to just make almost like big imperial stouts, and then they just hop them up. I mean, there's not the best black IPA out there. I still think the Stone 15th is the best, along with Wookie Jack from Firestone Walker. But this is still a really, really good black IPA if you get the chance to try it. Rate-wise for the Amager Papsø in black, I'm gonna go 89. It's really nice. I would have probably gone 90 if it wasn't for the mouthfeel, because it pulls a little bit down for me. It makes it really drinkable though. It wasn't rainy Danish summer weather right now. This would be perfect for outside, so I guess in that mood I'd probably have bumped it up to a 90, but still really good beer. I mean, so far the tribute beers for his 25,000 rating has been pretty good. But I think that these are the only ones I'm going to be able to try. The other ones were like limited kegs and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, definitely let me know what you think of the Amager Bryghus Papsø in black if you've had it. Good stuff. So yeah, guys, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter. Congrats to Henrik again. And yeah, as always, I want to see you guys in another beer review.